Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. All right, guys. Well, if you did not catch us earlier for our Real Housewives of Beverly Hills recap with Kim from Bravo Breaking News, then definitely be a part of the replay crew. We always have such a great time. And I didn't even tell you guys this, but we have an exciting show planned for you on Friday because we have Kendrick Tucker and also Emily Hanks who will be joining us. They're both a part of the Cloud 10 family, so that's kind of fun that we're utilizing other contacts and getting to collaborate with other content creators who are in the same family. Like last week, you guys absolutely loved the energy. I saw the comments, I saw the live chat. You guys asked, we're answering. So here we go again. And I think it's fun to switch things up every once in a while. But before we jump in, this is about the Real Housewives in New Jersey. And also, PK got a little shady with his posts. So we're going to talk about it. Smash the like button, show some love. Let's get into it. So there was, I guess, a source who just kind of came out, and here we go back into the Real Housewives in New Jersey. Now, we know that Teresa Giudice, she is New Jersey, right? And her husband, Louis, they're currently facing significant financial challenges, including, well, nearly $3 million in back taxes. But the point of what this source was trying to say, and I guess this is where I want to pick your guys' brains, is let's go to Bravo and the decision to not be filming this right now. Like, let's say, for example, Salt Lake City didn't film Jen Shah going to jail. Real Housewives of Potomac didn't film Karen going to jail, but maybe they'll film her getting out. Maybe Salt Lake City will film Jen getting out. I don't know. Right now, the source is claiming that traditionally, if you go back through history, Bravo has documented a lot of these really, really big events in Teresa's life, major personal events. I think it's not just Teresa. I think it's across the board. It's been with a lot of cast members on, even different housewife shows. And sure, okay, let's leave that to the side. However, right now, the network's current decision to not film Teresa's financial issues, what they're claiming is that that has raised concerns among the Real Housewives of New Jersey cast about the show's future. So what this insider said verbatim was, it is very telling that the cameras are not up and filming Teresa in her latest financial crisis. I don't know how open she would be to having that on camera. I think last time she was in fight or flight mode. I also don't know how open Louis would be to that. I'm not quite sure. I don't want to say that she wouldn't be open to it because what has the woman not put on camera? We had a conversation on Monday. It was Ashley from Taste of Reality and I. And a lot of you guys agreed with Ashley. Some of you guys agreed with me. And she was like, why are you defending Teresa? Then, like, I don't think she's a good person. And I said, I think that she is a hard worker. I think that she is a great mother. And I think that she has a not the best judgment, right? It's not for me to say, but I don't think that she has the best judgment. Now, again, as for the cast concerns, the absence of production during such a pivotal moment has led to speculation about Bravo's interest in the show as a whole. So the same source said, clearly, Bravo isn't as interested in New Jersey or in Teresa's story as they once were because cameras have not picked back up. I don't know if just because it's, first of all, by the way, what the source is saying, it doesn't mean this is true because at the end of the day, these tax situations, it's not like, oh my God, like we got to pick up the cameras. It is scandal and we need the raw emotions in the moment. No, $3 million in tax liens, back taxes, all of that, everything that's coming out, that's going to take some time. We have time to pick up the cameras. We have time for them to get it together to share in whatever capacity that they want to share how they're navigating those financial situations. Now, do I think that's going to do anything for the fans? No, I think clearly we have seen Teresa and we have seen Gia also go on public platforms, their own platforms, and also on other people's platforms, just sharing, listen, sometimes that happens. Taxes happen. Like, you deal with it and we'll get past this, just like we get past everything. They're very nonchalant about it. I think that she's probably like, this is really none of your guys' business. I share so much with you guys. I don't have to share everything. And I think that the fans are like, no, that's bullshit. We want to know. So it's this like non-existent fine line that we're sitting here trying to navigate. And I just don't know. It ain't navigating really well. I'll tell you that. I don't think it's not coming together the way that people think. So when it comes to Teresa's initiatives, clearly there's a lot of uncertainties, but Teresa is promoting her Party with the Housewife events that's scheduled in various cities. She has expressed enthusiasm about this, like she's ready to go. I think that it's also Christian Grey Snow. I'm going to see if I can also pull this up. Oh yeah, I can pull it up. Okay. So let me just share this really quick. Present, share. Here we go. Teresa Giudice. Yeah. Jessica Isabel and Christian Grey Snow. June 27th, DC. June 28th, Cincinnati, Ohio. June 29th, Chicago, Illinois. She said, did you get your tickets yet? I'm coming to DC, Cincy, and Chicago in June and can't wait to meet all of you. My VIPs get a meet and greet, priority Q&A submissions, a much better chance of coming up on stage and partying with me and more. We'll be spilling the tea, dancing, playing games, and yes, there will be fabulous prizes for our winners. Click on the link in the bio to get your tickets. Okay. Well, there we go. I'm going to go support and give that a like. No. All right. Now, the public reaction, though, was while some fans showed excitement, that's true. They were like, other fans were like, oh, somebody needs some money. I also want to say, though, the woman has always taken every gig. She is known to be one of the hardest workers on Bravo. I don't think she says no to a whole lot. If there's money and a check attached to it, she is going to do it. She will work her ass off. Yeah. All right. So we're going to move this on over to the next conversation I wanted to have. Thank you to Byway Hello Drama, who shared this story. PK is being shady as hell. He posted a photo saying it's better to admit that you walked through the wrong door than to spend your life in the wrong room. What I'm going to take from this, you guys, and what I'm going to say is, I'm guessing we are not getting a PK Dorit reconciliation. I think that we are way beyond that. I'm surprised if he's responding the way he is, the way that she talks about him on the reunion, the way that she even talked about him on the show this past season. Mind you, we don't see what's playing out in the relationship, so we don't see everything, and maybe she thinks that she did him a favor and she could have gotten a lot dirtier than she did. She might feel like that, right? I just don't know. Like, I would have filed for divorce by now. I would have filed for divorce, and I would have made sure that I filed for divorce before the 10-year mark, because it doesn't seem like you guys are getting back together. And I, for damn sure, after being roasted, would not be paying out half and all of this alimony and all of these other things. I wouldn't be getting taken to the bank if I felt this way. If anything, I would just file the divorce. And if you want to figure out a way to maybe move forward, but that's me. That's me. We're all different. If I were PK, I saw this. You had until March. Now we're a month after it. It all played out. We saw it on camera. We saw it, like play out on the internet. I would have filed for divorce. I would not have even risked this. But I want to hear what you guys think, guys. Pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys.